The ongoing debate of AI in gaming continues, and the No Man's Sky studio director has brought up something that I really want to talk about: the importance of passion in your development process. Let's get into it, boys. Shoutouts to Kotaku for the article. Before we get into this, though, I would politely ask that you guys like and subscribe if you are sick and tired of AI seeping into everything that you love. Here on this channel, I like to cover this stuff every single day, so if you guys are as tired of this junk as I am, be sure to stick around. But, yeah, the article. When No Man's Sky was coming out, one of the biggest selling points was how it used advanced algorithms to produce more worlds than any one player could ever hope to visit, even in a billion lifetimes. 10 years later, some companies are promising that distinct new technologies like LLMs and GenAI will be the basis for magnifying game developers' work in equally unimaginable ways. Sean Murray, the managing director of Hello Games, said he's in no rush to join that race at all. I remember when we were coming back from COVID and we were all trying to figure out, how do we run a studio and a games development company? He told Kotaku in a recent interview marking No Man's Sky's 10th anniversary, shoutouts by the way, how do we get people to work together again? Are they going to be in offices? Are they going to be hybrid? And we had a lot of discussions about it. And I remember saying, let's just hold back, stay working from home, and let everyone else fuck it up. Murray said his plan as head of Hello Games is to take a similar approach to the new whirlwind of takes, claims, and fears around GenAI. Before co-founding Hello Games, Sean Murray worked at Criterion Games. It was owned by EA when Murray was a lead programmer on the 2006 cult hit FPS Black. Oh yeah, I remember that PS2 game. But yeah, EA is reportedly banking on a windfall from the new AI technologies to help offset part of its debt from a $55 billion deal sale to Saudi Arabia. I'm reading about, EA's just been bought by the Saudis, he said. And they're like, don't worry, we're going to save billions because we're going to all use AI, right? And I sort of sit there and think, cool, good luck. Let's see how that works out. I will watch from afar. And I gotta say, very genius, and that's exactly what I do in certain situations as well. And that's something that we should all do. The few people watching this video, you guys should be doing that too. I'll explain after I finish this read. Murray said his plan to wait and see what becomes of the industry norm. Murray said his plan is to wait and see what becomes the industry norm over the next few years, just as he waited to see what office work after COVID would look like. Just a few months ago, big blockbusters from the Tomb Raider remake to the new Crazy Taxi came under fire from fans disclosing that some amount of GenAI was used during development. At the same time, players are worried about slop making it into finished games, and developers have struggled to articulate the clear benefits from incorporating the technology into their processes. Because there are none. It's just so corpos can get some cost cutting and get their paychecks a little bit bigger. Murray's prediction is that AI will not fundamentally change the underlying struggle of making good games. I think making video games is really hard, and I think people are going to learn that it's still really hard, and the hard things are still hard, of making a game feel really nice to play, he continued. My day-to-day role is, let's just enjoy making games the way we always made games. And that's still working for us, and we still enjoy it. That about wraps up this article, and I gotta say, what Murray is doing right now is a very, very smart survival instinct that I think that everyone should be doing. Absolutely everyone. When something new and fresh that says it's going to fix everyone, it's going to solve so many problems in life and society comes up, you don't immediately take it. What you do is wait for others to take it and see how, and watch from afar and see if it's so beneficial first. That is a must-have survival instinct that you have to have in society, and I think everyone should have it, because I do that all the time. A perfect example, everyone's always excited for the next iPhone, the next Call of Duty, the next brand new release for a piece of technology or software. Me personally, I don't buy that shit immediately first on instinct. What I do is that I wait for other people to purchase it because I know for a fact that there's going to be some bugs and broken on launch ass features and etc. So those guys can waste hundreds of thousands of dollars on a piece of hardware or software that's going to be broken on launch, and I can see how bad it is, and I'll find out whether or not I should get it or not. You know what I mean? It's just like that. And yeah, we don't talk about the way No Man's Sky launched anymore because it's been 10 years and the game's absolutely fantastic now. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of this article, what I want to talk about is the passion, the importance of passion that comes along with the creative process, and how AI just basically robs you of that passion. game development, coding, design is all a creative process that is very similar to, uh, let's go with creating a painting by yourself. Adding AI into the mixture is like just getting is basically the equivalent of just getting one of those paint by numbers books. Like, sure, you painted. I guess you did paint it because you got the brush and you painted by the numbers like you're supposed to. But is that really a passionate creative process? The answer is freaking no, bro. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What are y'all's? I'm taking a little bit too much time on this. Whatever they are, be sure to let me know in the comments section. But past that, that wraps this one up. This is Jack Talks Back, signing out. You guys have a good one.